and welcome back to my channel. So we have this brother who's being cancelled or was cancelled on TikTok for referring black kids to being lazy and the Mexican kids to be the hardworking ones. The world is going through so much, guys. Like any kid, any race could have been found in the same situation, same position. Let's hold on to the details and just get into the actual video, and then we're going to talk.
Yo, I'm going to show you why our community is so jacked up. See those two kids right there? Two young kids, early 20s. That one right there that walked around the Benz, him right there. He owns this. He's 20-something years old. He's like 24, right? Tire shop, owns this tire shop. This is where I come when I need tire, right? Young kid, right? All right, now look over here. See those right there? Black kids hanging out on the corner underneath a tree doing nothing, totally nothing, at the corner store. See the difference? Mexicans, right? Mexicans and black kids. You see the difference? See the difference? The Mexican kid saved his money, right? And opened up his own tire store and is out here crushing it. Boy, I tell you. But look at them kids over there, black kids.
No, sir. No, sir. I don't think so. Despite him zooming in the video on the black kids, I still think he was too close. He was, he wasn't seeing the bigger picture. He was just too close. He said, and I quote, young Mexicans owns the tire shop, and he went on to say black kids hanging out and doing nothing. That's as good as saying nothing, right? This is nothing about race. This is a big mistake. This is the mistake in this whole video, and it's so disappointing. Let me just go ahead and roll the stitches because this video got responses. People stitched this video on TikTok. You guys, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. And let's get into it.
Yo, I'm going to show you why our community is so jacked up.
Straight facts, no chaser. After watching this video, come back and let's talk. This black man literally points his camera at two Latin men. 124 and owns this tire shop. Congrats, young man. Good job. Then juxtaposes that by turning his camera over to black men sitting under a tree near a convenience store. What does one have to do with the other? It's a huge leap of hateful bullshit to go from two Latin kids working and owning and looking over at black kids like you should be having a job and working and owning shit. Who says they don't? How can you assume that they don't? Maybe they don't have a tire shop. Maybe they have a computer shop. Maybe they have something where their business is running and they don't have to work. Maybe they're content creators and they're all deciding on what content they're going to create next. Maybe they're making money in a different way than old school. Maybe they are, into crypto. You don't know. But you made this huge leap from working a 9 to 5 to what? Nefarious, lazy. How the fuck did you arrive at that? You didn't describe that in your video. You just pointed at them and said, they're the problem with the community. How are they the problem? We don't know anything about them. Sir, the only problem in this video is you. You with this Uncle Ruckus mentality. You pointed at black man under a tree doing nothing wrong and made it nefarious. If there was a bunch of white kids up under that tree, would you think nefarious? No, you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. You do understand how fucked up this video is. You made fun of the black community and said, this is our problem. It's so jacked up. And you're the one that's jacking it up. Because you're fulfilling a narrative that is making it dangerous for these young black men. To think that they did something nefarious just because they were under a tree, do you understand how big of a leap that is? and to compare them to two young men that have a business doing their thing. But sir, I guarantee you, no diss on these kids' businesses. I know content creators are making more money than this kid will ever make with this damn tire shop. Does that make them lazy? I know people who don't even have to step outside their home and make 10 times more than that kid, probably 5 times more than you. The fuck are you talking about? Why do you guys get on these fucking apps and spread your fucking hate and idiocy? It only took you 5 minutes of some kind of retrospect to think like, yeah, I don't know what they're doing. And it's not negative. It's just not what, I shouldn't go here. No. Throughout shooting it, recording it, all that shit, posting it, you still don't understand what the fuck you did wrong. Yes, sir. You are the fucking problem with our community. I speak facts. Straight facts. No chaser. Fuck your feelings.
Yo, I'm gonna show you why our community is so jacked up. What's up, folks? Y'all go back and watch that video for greater context. Y'all know me. I'm like Jazz the rapper. I address bullshit when it's time to. And it's time to. You right. There's 1,000 things those brothers could be doing other than that. But I got a question. How do you know that meeting wasn't about business? And how do you know that was being unproductive and being unconstructive? They could have been get ready to go cut grass. They could have been getting ready to go out here and do yards. You don't know. You and that other brother just assumed because you seen a bunch of black men out here that we doing nothing. I'm going to come out here and I'm going to give hope. And I'm going to tell our community one thing. I'll make these people kill me to give hope to my community. 1 out of 2 black men, Mr. Jeffrey Meade, we in the middle class and higher, right? Okay, about 63% of black men are in the middle class and higher, and we are tied for Asian men for being the second highest in millionaires outside of white men. These are all facts, right? And we know for a fact that most black men ain't got kids. So why do you sit out here and act like every black man is out here being destructive to their community? Like you said, we understand it's not all black folks. But let me also tell my people something, because I'm about uplifting. And I want people to understand something. These other communities got problems too. Me and Pop gonna address that. It's me and Pops. We on the couch on YouTube. Y'all come check us out. We gonna address this a little more in depth tomorrow when we shoot. But I want people to understand something, right? Okay, we make more money than Hispanic men, right? So why is it that you shoot this video like all brothers is just standing on the corner doing nothing? Jeffrey, I get that you talk proper. And you think that because you talk proper and because you try to make sure you pronunciate all your words the right way, that make you think you smarter than somebody else. But brother, I'm doing well. And most of the brothers in Utah, we doing straight. We doing just fine. We've been to college. We got trades, degrees, we got businesses that we own, we got things that we do. All black men are not just standing on no corner. But what I don't like is that you make it seem like everybody else ain't standing on that corner. Okay, so let me go ahead and elaborate. I live in Utah, right? Okay, the polys gang bang, the Asians gang bang, the white folks do, and so do the Mexicans. And out here, all of these races commit more crimes than black people do in Utah. Every single race out here commits more crime. From murder to robberies to shootings to whatever it is, it's more than what we do. But you try to shoot the video like that's what all Hispanic kids do. No, they not. I live in Utah. No, they not. No, they not. They gang banging and murdering and killing every damn day here. Every damn day. And then you sit and you talk about it, right? And I'm going to just go ahead and keep it real. I hate when people say black on black crime, right? If ain't nobody looked it up, every race kills each other at the highest rate of anybody. So we can say white on white crime. We can say Asian on Asian crime. We can say poly on poly. We can say Hispanic on Hispanic. You can keep on going down. The stats are the same. I looked them up, Jeff. What I don't like is that you scream decisions, 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 decisions. You right, but let me tell you what you left out in those decisions, my brother. When you talk about the Hispanic community, and I got a lot of love for them, and I appreciate the way they stick together, and I appreciate the way every other race does, and that's what I hope for my people, for us to get back to sticking together. But let me tell you what you didn't tell, because I live in Utah, right, where I got a lot of it's a high Hispanic community. When he went to get the loan for that shop at 24, he didn't have to have the correct credit score. You know what he had to have? He had to have another Hispanic that wanted to do business with him, because see, that's his loan officer. See, that's where they go get their cars. That's where they go get everything at, because they know they people gonna ride for them. That 24-year-old black man got to be perfect in order to get that shop. See, you left all that out of the conversation, my brother. You conveniently left all of that out. That young brother gonna have to do way more than just be 24 with a tie shop. His credit score gonna have to be 700-800 or something. You talk about the system. Let's talk about it, Jeff. Now, we know it's a statistical fact that black people still get qualified for loans at the least rate. If you want to talk about it, Jeff, don't worry. I only want to do numbers. I don't care nothing about your opinions. I only want to do facts. I'm just going to stand up for good black people, good black men, and good black women. You're going to stop acting like we all out here doing the same thing when we know statistically that's not true. I'm here to stand on business. See those right there? Black kids.
So this is so disappointing, because the first thing I think is, what part did you play in the narrative that stands over those young men? And what I mean is, you're doing the same exact thing that's been done to them by others. So more commonly than not, others are allowed to come into the black community and prosper, save their coin, get the business loan, and start business and get on the ride to Successville. A black individual in that same district and area can save their coin and not get the business loan, the entrepreneurship they need, the motivation, the support of other blacks in the neighborhood, not to question their prices, but just to serve and support their business just because, like others do. How do you know what those young men are doing under that tree? What circumstances led them there? You don't know what's going on in their life. You're making an assumption because somewhere in your life, you've bought into a narrative. What did you do? I watched somebody else's video that stitched this, and I agree. The question he had was, did you go over there? Did you talk to him? Have you formed a group of black men your age in your genre, and you go out on the streets in every tree that you find a group of black young men under? Approach them, talk to them, see what they're, what's in their head, see what they might have for hopes and dreams and possibilities, and then look at them motherfuckers and see if you can answer any one of them for them. Sometimes a handshake and a "hey, how you doing, my name is" goes a lot further than trying to shame and bring negative light onto something. So maybe if you made your video about forming a group to talk to the young men under the trees in the neighborhood that you think they should be flourishing in, and then you'll be a part of the solution and not a part of the problem. Do better.
Yes. So here's my take on this video. Personally, I think there could be so many reasons why those black kids were under that tree. This could have been any other race, if you ask me. The one reason why this man is being cancelled for this on TikTok was that he jumped to conclusions so fast without walking up to those black kids and finding out why or what or why what or why they they were there or where they lived, and just those general questions. He knows about the Mexican boys, right? Because that's where he changes his tires. Like he's gotten familiar with them, all right? With them, he could have done the same for these. He would have done the same with these black boys, even for a minute. Just having a little chat, one can get a lot of information. One can learn a lot from one person in 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes of having a conversation with the person. This could have been a different video, highly doubted that he could have even made this video had he approached these kids, to just find out what they were doing under that tree. Let's say they were there for nothing, right? I tell you, people are going through stuff these days. Like it's hard out there. He doesn't know anything about their parents or what they do, if they have homes, it's just something. The world is just something. So jumping into conclusions like that, man, that was solo. You guys let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below, and subscribe to this channel if you have not already. I will definitely see you in my next video. Stay peaceful.